How I Became a Bad Mother, Chapter 2. Growing up, my parents always taught me that I needed to turn the other cheek. That no matter how mean people were to me, including my father, that I had to just be quiet about it and learn how to look the other way, and how I didn't need to be mean back to them or how to stand up for myself. A lot of the times I was a very sad child because I was picked on a lot, especially by my father. In school growing up, I had children who made fun of me, and it went throughout my teenage years, and I became an outcast in school because I wanted to find the people who understood me. I finally got to the point where one day I came home from school because I had gotten into a fight, and my mom said, "What about turning your other cheek?" And I said, "Mom, I ran out of cheeks. There's only two." I felt like I came into my own power at that moment, and I felt like I finally had some kind of freedom within myself. And at that point, I knew that when I had children of my own, I was going to teach my boys, or my daughters, but I ended up having all boys, that they were going to learn how to stick up for themselves. That I wasn't going to have them have people walk all over them. That they were going to know their self-worth. That they were going to know that it was okay to stand up for themselves. I raised my children into knowing that it was okay to speak their truth. That if somebody came up to them and attempted to bully them or harass them, that person had to throw the first punch. That it was okay for them to stand up for themselves. Do I condone hitting? No. But I do allow for my children to stand up for themselves. And now as adults, they know that it is okay to set boundaries. They know that it is okay that if you don't feel okay, it is okay to walk away as long as your head is held high. I was a very secluded child. I did not have the ability to share my voice and to have my opinion. I had to stay quiet. My father used the phrase, "Children are meant to be seen and not heard." But I wanted my children to have that voice and to be heard. Sometimes I feel like they didn't hear me when I said that, and they still feel like they weren't able to be heard because of my traumas. And it's my fault because I didn't heal properly. But I also wanted them to have what I didn't. Again, in life, they don't come with manuals. But I can promise you that any time they got into a fight in school or they got into an altercation, my first question with each one of them: did they come at you first? And if the answer was yes, I went to bat for my children.